Hey, good morning, guys. This is Pushpak Raj, and today's topic is on how to create the test cases on the Paytm application. In these test cases, I have created the visuals, images also, so you guys understand very well. Okay, so let's start. This is the test case template I have created for you guys, and in this first PPT, I'll mention or create some information related to the Paytm applications. So I'll share that PPT also with you guys, so you can use that for understanding purpose. Say. Okay, so let's move on the next test case, login credential or login authentication testing. In the login authentication testing, what you have to validate here, valid credentials. Okay, so here you can see that the visuals of the Paytm application. Okay, so in the visuals you can see that login with securities, then authenticate, user friendly, and sign up by. Okay, so this is the interface of login page of the Paytm application. So let's see how can we perform the testing on that. Like valid credentials, verify successfully, login with correct username and password. Firstly, what you have to do, you have to enter the valid username and valid password and click on login button and check that the user can reach on the second authentication, like by using a fingerprint or OTP. Okay, then next is invalid credential. This is the positive testing, you have to enter the valid, and then the negative testing is like invalid credential, you have to enter and check that. Then the two-factor authentications. Two-factor authentications, in the two-factor authentications, what is like, if you enter the valid username and password and click on login button, then there is a two-factor second authentication is like you have to touch your fingerprint in the fingerprint sensor, or otherwise you are getting some OTP on your registered mobile number, you have to enter that OTP. That is the two-factor authentications, means you have to pass the second step also to for login to the Paytm applications. Okay, the fourth one is a session management, that is also one part. Okay, so move on the next test case, like wallet operations. In the wallet operations is like add a money. So Paytm application is used for add a money, wallet transfer, wallet balance verification, transactions history. All these are the functionalities of the Paytm applications. Okay, so add a money, test adding funds with various Paytm mode, including cards, net banking, and UPI. Okay, so all are aware about the Paytm applications. In that applications, we have to make a payment mode, like you have to pay the payment by using the QR scanner, or then UPI, then net banking. So we are use that application all of these functionality purposes. Wallet transfer is like validate the wallet, uh, validate wallet to wallet transfer, ensuring transfer limited and correct balance updates. Okay, so after sending some money from wallet to wallet, you have to ensure that whatever the amount you have to transferred, it is proper or not. Okay, that are the test cases, guys. Just I have create such a kind of test cases because for understanding purpose it is easy, so that's the reason. Otherwise, in the organization they have used the test case template in the Excel. Okay, but for your sake of understanding, I'll created the test cases in the PPT format, so you guys are easy to understand. Okay, but don't worry, in this channel you have also get that also. It's like I have created the multiple test case template on the different modules in the Excel sheet format also. That is also a new one. Let's see. Okay, so wallet balance verifications, then transaction history, whatever the transaction have been done, you have to check in the uh, Paytm applications. Move on the next PPT is like bill payments and recharge testing. Bill payments is like electricity bill, then the Wi-Fi bill, then the phone bill. So all the payment you have to done by using the Paytm application. So that's thing is here mentioned is like electricity, water bill, verifying bill amount, retrieval and correct payment processing. Then validate error handling for the invalid or non-existing consumer ID. Okay, that is for electricity or water bill. This is for mobile and DTH recharges. So that are the options are available in the Paytm. So when you are writing down the test cases, you have to create a test cases on each and every functionality of the application, so that the testing is properly done. Okay, then move on the next test case, like money transfer and UPI payment testing. Okay, so how the testing which will be done on that, like peer to peer transfer. Check sending and receiving the fund between the Paytm users and external bank account. Okay, so there are the multiple ways to do the payment, like you have a phone pay or Paytm applications, or someone have an phone pay application. You have to transfer your money by using Paytm application, and some receiver have a phone pay application, they have received the money in the phone pay application. So how to validate that? You can send the money from your Paytm and check or validate that whatever the money you have transferred, it is properly received or not to the receiver's account. Okay, so that we have to check here. Also, UPI security, validate UPI pin authentication and error response for the incorrect entities. Okay, so incorrect entities means like those entities which have not exist, and you have to work on that, so that we have to validate here. It is also kind of security. Failed transaction handling is like whatever the transaction which will be done because of the network issue or some issues, so that reason your transaction will be failed. So what the situation will be happen, that we have to validate when you are doing the testing. Confirm the reveals and notification are properly triggered on the failures. Okay, so that a case is like when the user use your application for making the payment, so it is our responsibility to provide a proper message or a proper pop-up message of fail the transactions, or whatever the successful or failed transactions pop-up message, or properly provided the messages. Okay, the next pivot is like offer cashback features testing is like the Paytm have provided the multiple cashback features is like offers. Okay, offer display verifying that the current cashback and discount offer are visible and updated. Okay, so when you are doing the testing, you have to create the test cases on each and every functionality, guys. I'm already to tell you about that. So we have to check that also. So Paytm have provided the offers in the festivals and in some seasons is like summer season, or also they have provided multiples is like that. Oh, we have to check each and everything. So if the Paytm will provided the offers, or that time how is the visuals is showing like that, so UI wise also check it, and the functionality wise also you have to check that. Okay, so you can read down that when I'll share that PPT to you guys. Okay, then move on the next test case. User profile and setting validations is like profile update, notification setting, privacy controls. Every functional applications have that options like profile update, notification setting, and privacy control. Profile update in the sense whatever the profile of users, like username, password, and all the details about the users, like the image of or the of image of that particular user, and um, the history of that user, so that all things are in the profile. And notification settings means whatever the payment you have done, after the payment is done, you have getting the notifications, such amount of transaction which will be done, and that amount deducted from your account, so proper notification message will be sent to them. Privacy control is like who can send the money and who can receive the money between that. We have to maintain the privacy controls also. Okay, so next one is like the error handling and performance testing is like error handling like network failures, input validations, load and stress testing, and crash recovery. Okay, network failures is like sometimes there are the some areas where network issues, so how the application will be behave in such a situation, that you have to test here. In input validations is like whatever the test response and invalid missing input across the forms and transactions. Then load and stress testing, access app stability and response time under the high user concurrency. Then crash recovery is like verifying data integrity and session restriction after app crashes or restart. Okay, so that also we have to mention or test in the real time. Key and takeaways and the next steps. Okay, comprehensive coverage, focus on the security and UX, and the future enhance. Okay, so that are also point like comprehensive coverage is like test cases address critical payment critical Paytm functionalities, ensuring the robust verifications. Then focus on security and UX, special attention give to secure transaction and seamless under workflows. Then future enhancement like corporate automation testing and continuous integration for the faster release. So these are the test cases related to the Paytm applications, guys. Thank you for watching the videos. For such a kind of videos, like the video, subscribe the videos. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.